All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to those who are on YouTube. I think I've got my technical issues fixed. I didn't know it because, I'm not monitoring the live feed on YouTube. I'm just broadcasting it. So if you ask questions or made comments, I couldn't really see them at the time because I'm broadcasting out of the chat room. And somebody told me yesterday that the video was freezing. The audio was fine, but the video was freezing. And then the last time that was happening, it was the hard drive, wasn't able to handle everything I was doing. So I swapped computers. I've got a better one now. So I swapped it out for the one I had that has a solid state drive. So that should fix it. At least I'm hoping it does anyway. So we had a pretty good day yesterday. STX was an all-day trader for us. AA was an all-day fader. So we had some good moves on our watch list yesterday. Just had to be a little bit more patient with it. And it seems like that's kind of what the market is requiring. Monday was kind of a blur for me. And obviously, you know why. Tuesday was a little bit calmer, but I was able to figure out or get a feel or a sense of what was going on. And yesterday pretty much solidified it. What's happened this week is after the first 30-45 minutes, the volume goes and we just don't see any sustained moves. No real follow through. We'll see slow faders, and slow gainers, but not the moves that we day traders really tend to look for and search out. So it's important during that time that we sit on our hands. And I know it's hard because it goes against human nature. And it's one of those things, like I said all before, that trading goes against human nature. Everything about trading goes against human nature. And just think about it. If you're at a basketball game or a football game and you're cheering your favorite team on and they're beating the #1 team in the country, and how hard is it going to be for you to just sit on your hands and not cheer and not do anything? And that's the same feeling that we get when we're trading and we're looking at charts and numbers are flashing and the candles are moving and we want to do something. We have that inherent nature in us to want to do something. But the reality is, if you sit back and look at the chart, it's trading in a channel. It's going up and down 10 cents. And the numbers flashing are the same numbers over and over and over again. So, we have to develop the discipline that we need to sit on our hands when the market is not conducive to trading. Take advantage of when it is and sit on our hands when it's not. And that's why you see most professional traders, after the morning session, they're gone. They're out enjoying the rest of the day. And the only time you see them in, most of the day is when we have a lot of volatility. There's a lot of volume in the market. And, there's something going on that they want to take advantage of. That's when you see them. But for the most part, they're gone. And, we have to learn from these guys. All right. So let's look at what's going on today. We've got MAT. I think that's earnings, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's earnings. So definitely going to take a look at it. WGL is kind of a high priced, but we're able to take 100 shares of it if it's tradable security for us. Looks like it's a buyout, or it's in a buyout here. Okay. Nope. Probably not gonna look at it. RCL. That's on earnings. So we'll take a look at it. I think I've got enough buying. I think I can do this and stick to my buying power requirements. You know, I never want to use more than 3-to-1 buying power to get in the trade. That's just one of the rules I have while I'm trying to grow my account. You know, I'm trying to show that slow, sustainable growth helps you develop discipline, helps you develop the consistency you need. So when you scale up, you won't run into problems, and you'll have a smaller risk of blowing your account up, you know, when you start moving up. If you develop the skill now and you perfect trading small, as you gradually increase your share size, you're gonna, you know, continue to practice these um, risk strategies that are going to keep you safe in the market. Alright, so let's take a look at MAT real quick. We'll look at it first. Bring the chart up here. It rolled over right on cue about 8:15. Right on cue, started rolling over. Unfortunately, I'm on the schedule now taking my son to school. So these moves that I like to catch right after 8 o'clock, I'm not going to be able to catch. But you guys that are in the room, you know, I do cut the scanners on around 7:30, and you could absolutely catch these. You know, all we're looking for is a rejection of VWAP here, and we've got a safe short using VWAP as our guide. I mean, very safe. This is an easy 50 cents, you know, move that we could have gotten. Right now we'd be chasing it. You know, not so just it wouldn't be a good idea to get in. You know, I would look for a pullback and, you know, a retest and fail. But right now, I'll probably be waiting for the open for this. But MAT is definitely going to be on our watch list. So we'll do the levels on it here in a second. I want to look at RCL before we go to the daily chart. See what it looks like. Yep, not bad. Alright, so let's look at the daily chart on these and see what we got. See what kind of windows of opportunity we have here. Okay, we've got RCL first, so it broke out of its ascending triangle yesterday. And these are the studies that I have up for my swing trading. I like to trade ascending and descending triangles. That's my swing trade strategy. And this setup, this was a beautiful one. You know, you trade the breakout. So I will definitely look, if this thing depends on how this looks today, I will look to get in this as a swing trade based on the break of this candle. I mean, the break of this ascending triangle. And it's good that we had earnings. So I think we might be in good shape here. So let's see where it is, where it's trading right now. Around 91. So we're up in this area here. See, that is not a level I want to deal with. Let me see. I don't think this thing is right. Yeah, this isn't. I had to reinstall this, so I forgot to. Okay, here we go. Now it looks better. I think we're gonna go up from here. So the pivot points I marked out earlier might not be exact because I didn't have my. It's probably not going to be exact because I didn't have my the settings on my chart quite right, because I had to reinstall Thinkorswim to get this to do right. So I think we've got. Let's take a look at the 5-minute again and see what windows we're looking at. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice. We've got some pretty good windows to look at. This is probably going to be inconsequential. You know, there's only 30 cents between this. It's probably going to blow through this. And we've got these windows to the upside to look at. So this is a little bit over a point. So we've got pretty decent windows here. Alright, let's look at MAT. Alright, MAT looks like it's trying to pull back to the VWAP, but we'll take a look at that in a second. We are at 27.30, so we've got way down. We're way down here. I'm not going to go any further up. I'm going to see what action we have around here. This gap has been recovered already. This is some pretty ugly price action over this period of time. Traded with a lot of choppiness. So it looks like it's probably gonna work around within this window here, is what I'm thinking. That we'll probably get around in this window. So I'm gonna look. Oh, and here's a 200. Nah, it's not. 200 is not coming in. So we're good on this. Let's take a look at the 5-minute again. Yep, here's the window right here. So I'm gonna look to see if this rejects. If it does, it may turn out to be a good pre-market trade here. But the key is you got to wait for the rejection. So I'm going to have this on watch. Because this is something that I would like to take for the rejection. The spreads are pretty big on it. You know, a little bit wider than I would like for a pre-market trade, but I'll keep my eye on it. If it doesn't really, if I don't feel comfortable with it, then I'll just wait till the open. You know, because we have, you know, we have a nice bid here sitting at 27.17. Oh, there we go. They just chewed through that like it was nothing. Then we got another one at 13. And then, is this on a 5-cent tick program? No, we've got, no, it's not. Okay. Because I was going to say, I'm done. I'm not messing with it if we're on the 5-cent tick program. Alright, so let's see if we got anything else out here worth looking at. Nothing there. Let me run through the main gapper scan here for a few. eBay. I'll take a look at eBay. STEM might be worth a look. These didn't hit my scan because because the float's a little bit higher, but it might be worth taking a look at. Oh, LUV, I wonder why. I guess it hasn't gapped the dollar yet. That's got to be why they're not hitting yet. Yeah, QCOM is looking. POT. Yep. That's about. Let me look at the charts on these real quick. That'll give me an idea of where we're heading. I'm curious to see what QCOM is doing. It's still washing out. I will keep this, definitely keep this on my watch. On my secondary watch today. If it, unless I find something else, I'm liking what I see in QCOM. especially on a retest of VWAP the 9 toward the open for some more sustained moves down. Definitely like that. Let me take a look at STEM or STM. Nah, that's probably about LUV. Yep, LUV looks like it has a possibility. eBay is typically not a good trader for me. Nah. So I think what I'm going to be watching today, MAT, RCL, QCOM, and LUV. Those are the 4 stocks I'm going to have on watch for today. One of those will probably drop because I only have 3 open charts other than, outside of the SPY. And, that I'm going to be focusing on that, on those 4. So one of those are going to drop. I don't know yet, but I'll know by the time the bell rings, I'll be set. So that's it for me this morning. That's my watch list. If you guys are thinking about joining us in the Average Joe Trading chat room, please come check us out. If you want to sign up for a month and you like it, you do have the option to upgrade without having to pay the full price. You'll get credit for you'll get credit for what you paid for the monthly. So all you would do is pay the difference if you decide to upgrade to the yearly. Unfortunately, I'm not at a point where I could do free chat because you have to pay for everybody that's in the room, and I don't have the funds yet. Maybe one day I will, but right now I don't. But we're thinking of some ways that we can give people an opportunity to get a peek inside of what we do. But we've had a good time this week. We found some pretty good trades, and we're just excited about the future. So please come check us out. Also, this weekend I will be doing a video. I've gotten a lot of questions about why I left and why I'm not with Warrior Trading anymore. And I guess based on how it's being handled there, it's just piquing people's curiosity. So it's nothing bad, nothing negative, but I will share it with you in a video this weekend. I don't mind. I'm an open book. You guys know I'm 100% transparent, so I have nothing to hide. But that'll be addressed in the video this weekend. All right, so everybody stay green. Remember, if the market's not right, sit on your hands. There's nothing wrong with sitting on your hands and waiting for the market to come to you. Nothing wrong with that. Remember, we're trading for skill, not money. If you trade for the skill, the money will come. So you guys have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow morning.